It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. You need to be on the side of decency. And you don't have to be a gun owner to appreciate and respect the Second Amendment. Just like you don't have to be an orator to appreciate and respect the First Amendment. Hello all, and welcome to Tactical Safety. Today we're going to talk about something that happened in New York, a gross miscarriage of justice. Happened in New York last month. A man named Dexter Taylor, computer engineer or software engineer, and also he had the hobby of building ARs and doing gunsmithing, which is something that a lot of people do. His door was kicked in the middle of the night. They charged him with manufacturing firearms without a license and possession of firearms without a license, because you know New York is a real cesspool. That's one place I would never live. New York, California, New Jersey, none of those places. I try to stay as far from those places as possible. Regular AR, like this one right here. This one is one of mine. It's highly customized. A lot of really high-end parts on it. But this gun will be illegal in New York. Isn't that crazy and ridiculous? Yes, it is. So this judge, here's what's so egregious about this. This so-called judge, she convicted and sentenced this man to 10 years in state prison for his hobby. The man has never been arrested, no criminal record, nothing at all. Spotless background, exemplary citizen. He's now facing 10 years unless the public gets involved and gets this judge removed and gets this man's case, get his conviction thrown out. That's exactly what needs to happen. There's a petition going around on change.org, which I found the other day, and I immediately signed it, and I put a very lengthy comment on there. Also, the link for the change.org petition will be in the description box. I highly urge you to sign the petition and put a comment there, because that's the only way something's going to get done. Here's what I put in here. This unconstitutional, incompetent, so-called judge completely trampled over the Constitution when she said the Second Amendment doesn't exist in her courtroom. If she's allowed to get away with this, it will set a very dangerous precedent. The next thing you know, there will be someone in court when there's an illegal search, and that judge will say something incredulous like, the Fourth Amendment doesn't exist here. I don't care if the cops search your house without a warrant. This so-called judge not only needs to be removed from the bench, but disbarred. She is a disgrace to the legal community and to decency. An innocent man was wrongfully targeted, jailed, and convicted for being a law-abiding citizen who has a hobby that the judge disagrees with. His conviction needs to be thrown out and the entire case dismissed with prejudice. Also, another fun fact. The New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct is the independent state agency that reviews complaints of ethical misconduct against the 3,350 judges and justices of the state unified court system. And I'm going to put the link for the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct in the description box as well, because this judge needs to be removed ASAP. This is an affront to everyone, because stuff like this, if it's allowed to happen in New York, it will spread everywhere in this country. If this incompetent judge is allowed to get away with this crap, then what's going to happen is you could be in court and your lawyer can be arguing for you, and the judge could tell him to shut the hell up because the First Amendment doesn't exist here. That'll be the next thing that happens. I guarantee it. Watch it. If she's allowed to get away with this, that's going to be next. The First Amendment's on a chopping block next. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. You need to be on the side of decency. And you don't have to be a gun owner to appreciate and respect the Second Amendment. Just like you don't have to be an orator to appreciate and respect the First Amendment. It's that simple, people. Dexter Taylor, a 53-year-old Brooklyn resident, was sentenced May 13, 2024 for possessing and assembling ghost guns, no such thing as a ghost gun, in his Bushwick apartment. Despite his clean record and law-abiding history, Taylor was convicted on multiple firearms-related charges. The NYPD and ATF's raid on his home uncovered 4 AR-15 style rifles, which is similar to this right here, 5 handguns, 4 additional rifles, and over 50 rounds of ammunition, along with various gun building components. So what? Over 50 rounds of ammunition. That's nothing. Hell, I got well over 50 rounds sitting right here on this table. 30, 15, another 15, another 20, just sitting right here. 50 rounds is nothing. These clowns are so against guns, they don't care if they trample over people's rights. And this has to be stopped now. Something can be done about this, but it's up to you to sign that petition at change.org, as well as go on the website for the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct. File a complaint there too. This judge has got to be removed, and we have got to send a message that this type of conduct is unacceptable and that it won't be tolerated at all under any circumstances. So like I said, the links will be in the description box. And remember to stay armed, stay vigilant, and stay tactical. See y'all next time.